My new obsession right now is under the cabinet spotlight. I honestly cannot wait to have our own in our kitchen, and yeah, looking forward to it.
Hey guys, welcome back to Chit Chat with Chip. Mwaiseni. I just want to give you a quick, give me a quick update on what is going on currently with this house buying process at the moment. Today's the 6th of July. We switched solicitors about a week ago, but we appointed them last week Monday basically. We had to switch because our previous solicitor, who was very good by the way, we worked with them for only about 2 to 3 days, but they were very good in the space of time that we were working with them. They had already started doing, they've got an app that you can track what's going on. We already had seen that things were getting ticked off within a matter of days. But anyway, we found out that we couldn't use them because they're not on the lenders panel, even though initially we did query that, and we thought with just paying that little bit extra, because we thought they were going to be very good, so we were happy to pay that little bit extra. So we thought with paying that little bit extra we'd be able to use them. But then when we applied for our mortgage, we found out that the lender was very specific in a sense of they have to be on the panel, and this solicitor wasn't, so they're not on the lenders panel. So in all of this, we then had to find a different solicitor. This happened on the Wednesday when I was leaving, because I was off for 2 weeks. I had a lot of other things going on, so I had my friend's wedding who got married. It was a beautiful wedding. So I had her wedding on the Friday and Saturday, so it's a 2-day wedding. Obviously I was prepping before then from the Wednesday. On Thursday, get my hair done, all this jazz. Sunday was my recovery day because I was tired. I was so tired. I'll insert some clips here of the wedding. It was just good vibes, it was fun. So in that time, from Wednesday, knowing that we can't use our solicitor, I wasn't able to look at any or do really a lot of research until the Sunday, which is when I was so tired. But anyway, we managed to find something through our lender, which is a solicitor which they don't actually recommend, but they base it on the reviews that they get from customers. So he sent us the top 5 that they had, which unfortunately are all ridiculous mileage away, they're hundreds of miles away. The one that we had before, the solicitor we had before, was down the road. They were a local solicitor. The one that we found through the lender was a few hundred miles away. There's nothing that we could do about that because everything else was coming back so expensive. But obviously if you pay for something, you obviously be hoping you get good quality. So I'm gonna let you know, because the solicitor that we're using now is cheaper, and yeah, I'll let you how that goes. It's now been a week that we've been working with them. We've sent them everything that we needed to send, and I was hoping to be hearing regularly from them, having an update. Have I had an update? No. I've had to ring him twice, the solicitor that we've ended up getting, to have any sort of update, just to find out what's going on, because I'll email him. They say they've got a 48-hour turnaround on emails. Have I had a reply to any of my 2 emails that I've sent him? I've had no reply. So I've kind of gathered from this solicitor that we're going to have to do a lot of chasing up, and I will be chasing him, because it kind of sounds like every time I've rang him is when he's like, oh, better do something about this case. And I'm just like, does he really want to be speaking to me all the time? Because I will ring you all the time if you're not doing what you have to do, it kind of seems like we are not top of the list in terms of the things that they have to deal with, which is fine. I'm not expecting us to be top of the list, but we are paying for a service. You agree to it, do what you gotta do. I don't want us to be completely forgotten where then things are getting delayed in terms of processing and ordering searches, etc. They say the process should take 6 to 12 weeks, and we're kind of nearly a month in of when we started the process. But I understand that from when we got the solicitor, it's only been a week, but I'm not having any sort of communication from him, whereas beforehand we've had communication. So basically, when you read your reviews online, guys, maybe take them seriously, because I don't know how this is gonna go, but it's only 1 week. I'm gonna try and stay level-headed about it and just see what happens. But we shall see. So that is the update right now. I am trying to basically just stay on top of the solicitor, try and keep in contact with him. I spoke to him today just to see what the update is, because he hasn't replied to any of my emails where I was asking whether he's got enough information from us. And then it's only when I ring that he says, oh, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, then why don't you just reply to my email? It's easy. I then asked, because I know the next step now would be for them to get a contract of the property from the seller through the seller's solicitor. So I asked him if he's got that, and to be fair, did I even get a proper answer from him? I don't know if the answer was proper, but he did say if you want to speed it up, you can email or contact the estate agent that you're dealing with and see if that is in the process of it. And I was like, I will. So I emailed the estate agent, and he did get back to me saying that is in the process. By the end of this week we should have it, because he spoke to the seller yesterday and they should be passing that contract on to their solicitor. So hopefully our solicitor will have it by the end of this week. So what I'm going to do is give it another week or so to obviously give him a chance to receive it, to hopefully read it. I understand that they have a lot of other cases. I'm not saying that we have to take priority, but at least do something about it, you know, like look at our case a little bit. But guys, when it comes to picking a solicitor, try and find a local one. Obviously you want it to be a decent price, but you're paying for your quality, I guess, and make sure that it's somebody that you can contact easily, because you want to be able to get updates from them if and when you need to, because you want to know what's going on via telephone, via email, and yeah, just that they're efficient at their job, you know. It'll be nice. I'm gonna keep you guys updated on our process so far. To be fair, it's only been a month since we started speaking to mortgage advisors, but since we had a solicitor, it's been about a couple of weeks, I would say, since we had our first solicitor. But with this solicitor, it's been a week, so there's still a bit of a process to it, but I'm hoping everything gets done in the time frame that they say of like 8 to 12 weeks is what this solicitor is saying, but they all say a couple of different things. So some will say 6 to 8 weeks, some will say 6 to 10 weeks, some will say 8 to 10 weeks, some will say 8 to 12 weeks. But we've been given an 8 to 12 week time frame just for them to cover themselves, I'm guessing. But I'm hoping it's an easy process, because like I said, we're not in a chain, so I'm hoping it's not too complicated for them, and I will keep you guys updated. And if you're buying a house and you're in the process of buying a house, I wish you all the best. Let me know in the comments how that's going, if your solicitor is a good solicitor, if you're hoping they're a good solicitor, if they're efficient, and what your process was with your solicitors, because boy, they don't lie. There is good solicitors out there, but there is some not so great ones, and I'm starting to see that now, but that is fine, because that is a risk I was kind of willing to take. So we'll see if that pays off. I'll catch you guys on my next video. Keep up to date with us. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like the channel, and in the meantime, check out any of my other videos on the channel. We're still in the house buying process, obviously, but there's a little bit of sewing and whatnot in there, so check it out guys, and I'll catch up with you guys a little bit later on. So thanks for watching. Bye.